Green Fish, my friends. My name is Casey Hutchins. I'm a writer by trade and a gamer unpaid. Today we're here to talk about the rock of Affiprob. Now, I know if somebody was watching my previous TikToks, I was going to go through every single type of sorcerer in the world of Magic Totem. However, can't talk about that. Let's talk about the rock of Affiprob. So here we go. This item is a small, rock with a crystal gem in the middle of it. Around it is swirls of minerals and moss. Now, this is mined and harvested and grown in the cave of Banatru, under the library of Mihidok. And this is in the land of Medoxum. And if you've remembered from my previous TikToks, that is the land of magic. Now, the rock of Affiprob reacts differently to each sorcerer that holds it. And it's the way that they determine what class each sorcerer is. So when a sorcerer of any kind starts to show signs of very strong magic, and what I mean by that is, let's say one of the simpler spells that they do in the world of Magic Totem is called the lock switching spell. This is one that they use that, as simple as the name says, switches the sides of a lock. So I don't have to explain it to you guys. So the simple motion is they would do this, and that's how the lock is switched. Now, typically, that's only one lock. If a sorcerer is starting to show signs of matured magic, all the locks in the house would switch. So that's an example of something that would show that kind of change. So when that happens, they perform the Affiprob, which is just a fancy way of telling them they hold the stone, they'll flow magic into it, and it will react in a certain way. Which ways they react, I will cover per sorcerer class as I'm going on to the next TikToks. If there's a sorcerer that is found outside of the usual age, so we'll say I think usual sorcerer maturity happens around 15 to 18-ish years. It's more leans towards 18-ish. But everybody grows differently, so it's not a set in stone thing. People's magic could flare when they're freaking 5 years old. And it's scary to think that way, but yes. Everybody grows at different rates and learns differently. So it's not a set in stone thing. So when sorcerers go out on either missions or travel, they're always required to carry a rock of Affiprob with them in the case they find a sorcerer who wasn't grown up around magic or given any teaching. They're to perform the habit part when they meet them and then become what they call a scroll keeper for them. And the scroll keeper just means they're master. They become their apprentice. They learn from them. They give them the basics on how to learn whatever their class is, or direct them to where that is. So yeah, simple as that. So it's usually whoever their teacher is, it becomes their scroll keeper. So other than that, there's not much to say about the rock of Affiprob. I will tell you, you do get to see it in action in my book, Scars and Scales by Casey J. Hutchins, when one is found in the land of Fabulum. However, I'll let you read that. So, I will see you either the next time or the time after that, or never. Bye-bye.